Welcome back for another edition of the Preps Plus Insiders. I'm Mike Finnerty of the Sure West Sports Show, joined as always by my partner Joe Davidson, the Sacramento Bee. And Joe, we got a lot to talk about on this show, and we're going to start off with hot topic, the Folsom Bulldog defense. We were so impressed with them. 35-0 winners over Oak Ridge. So when you think Folsom, you usually think offense, but you got to start thinking defense.
Yeah, you can't ignore the offense. Jake Browning, the superb quarterback, 33 touchdowns, leads the state. But this defense, a 35-0 win over Oak Ridge, which is a very good Oak Ridge team, is a credit to the defensive end, such as Lucas Hendricks. He knocked down 3 passes. Eddie Flores is a linebacker. They've got guys in the secondary. They've got guys in the trenches. Lou Bai is the defensive coordinator. He's got some coaching background at Sacramento State. Wow. This defense has been really unsung the last few years. It has arrived, and to do that is something, another big game coming up against Jesuit. You just don't shut out teams like Oak Ridge. So that is a hot topic indeed. The rest of the league is concerned about that Folsom defense.
As they should be. Well, let's talk about a team we have not had a chance to talk about this much on the show, Valley. Their football team, not a lot of wins, but you're impressed with their character. You had a chance to get out to one of the practices recently, and you like what you saw.
Oh, yeah. I'm very impressed with a program that has lost 47 of 49 games, and it's a prideful program from yesteryear. Enrollment has dropped, still an academic school. Dave Phelan is the football coach there. He's an English teacher. Why do you coach? Why are you enduring these losses, coach? Because he likes the kids. And football for him growing up in Oklahoma was everything for him. He goes, a lot of these kids are like me. You need an opportunity. You need a chance. They've got scholars. They got leaders. And they understand the big picture that if you put in good effort in and you have fun, you can live with the results. And Valley celebrated the other night, 15-0 win over Candy. Candy has lost 27 consecutive games. Matt Costa, the coach there, they also get the big picture. These programs will get better, but it's not always about wins and losses. It's about the experience and perspective and character, and kudos to Valley and Candy. They have it figured out. I'm very impressed. Some of the most impressive kids I've run into all season.
Yeah, definite role models. Well, let's talk about some players, some unsung players in this area. Plenty to choose from, of course, and let's just go right down the list. We're going to leave out some names, but we got a lot of good ones. How about Lincoln running back Eddie Cobley? Tough runner, good runner, and he's got his team winning.
Yeah, he does. Off to a 5-1 start. Could be a real factor in the Pioneer Valley League. Best mascot going anywhere, Eddie and the Cruisers, or the Fighting Zebras.
Yeah. How about Highland running back Junior Jenkins? He can do a little volley, plays a defense, plays a running back. I had a chance to see him. A nice power back for that team.
Yeah, and he's good size, 6'1", 215 pounds, good student, good character guy. Not a lot of wins out there in Highlands, but he's giving it all, and you got to appreciate that.
Let's move over to a quarterback. How about Chris Guillen of Christian Brothers? Big arm, big player, and again, a team that's winning, and they put a lot on his back.
He's only a junior, 6'3". He's going to be an impressive recruit. He's a foreign exchange student whose family is got some roots here in Land Park. He's a player. We saw him in the Holy Bowl. I like his game. He could run, he could throw.
Yeah, he is good. And how about a two-way player? You've got Austin Gates out of Jesuit, play a little tight end, play a little linebacker. He's versatile. He plays other sports, and again, Jesuit's winning.
Yeah, he's a very impressive player. He could have 15 tackles in one game. He could catch 2 touchdowns in the next game, or he could do it all in one game. Big game for him. He's going to have to get after that Folsom quarterback, but I like him. Every title contender has to have a leader. Austin Gates.
What do you think about Ron Quinn of Casa Roble? Their nice little running back. He's got speed. He can get outside. He can catch the ball. And again, the Rams are taking care of business.
Yeah, he plays like a Ram. I mean, he's tough. He's physical. He really helps balance that team. You've got Peyton Wolfley, the quarterback, but you got to have a running back like Ron Quinn, and we're impressed with him. He doesn't look fast. He's fast. He can outrun you and me easily, and he'll break a 60-yard game. So some of your unsung guys that really help mold football teams, all those teams we talk about, they want to get in the playoffs. They want to win championships.
Yes, they do. Well, let's get to some high school football. We're going to preview some games, and we're going to start off with Grant taking on Elk Grove. You got 4-2 Grant going up against 6-0 Elk Grove. These two teams, Delta Valley powers. How do you see it?
I see size, abundant size for Grant, and including the running back, DeAndre Whittington Graves. We've seen him run with power, with purpose. He's tough. He's got character. He's only a junior. Going against Wadis Parker, who may be the best running back in the Saukwa Kings section. We've seen him powering for short games. We've seen him break off 80-yard runs. This is going to be a quick game. We'll break curfew. Easily make curfew, we should say. So that's a good game. How about Sierra Foothill League? Always good games. Rockland at Granite Bay.
Well, you think of Rockland, you think of Logan Webb, but they run a lot more than they have in years past. And then with Granite Bay, you've got Tony Ellison, who is out there, terrific flyback, University of Arizona commit. That kind of stands out for me. But Josh Neal's playing well, their quarterback. They've got Cam Smith, the big burly linebacker. It's going to be a good game. These two teams know each other well. They're rivals.
Yeah, and Sierra Foothill League Championship could be in the balance here. Del Oro certainly a factor in there as well. And Evan Holtz is the sophomore running back, running like a senior for Logan Webb and Rockland.
Yep. Well, we go back to the Delta River League. We talk about this league a lot, and you got to look at the undefeated Jesuit Marauders, 6-0, taking on Folsom, also 6-0. This is going to be a real test for the Marauders. You know, you got Jason Ullenberger, their quarterback for Jesuit, who wants to make a big splash going against Folsom, their star Jake Browning. But it's more than that, as we talked about at the top of the show. The defenses are going to ride for this game.
Yeah, and the defense is starting the defensive lines, and both defensive lines have been really strong, and the offensive lines have been really strong. The spread option, or the spread really for Folsom, it's a terrific offensive line play, and then Jesuit running the veer, really effective. Best looking Jesuit team I've seen in many years. This is a showdown. This has been an easy win for Folsom in the past, not this time.
Running back Ben Parody for Jesuit. He'll be a big name in that game, as will Bailey Leolagi, the running back for Folsom. Stars all over this game. We'll see if Jesuit's up to the task. Let's wrap it up with Davis taking on Franklin.
Yes.
And that's another Delta Valley League game.
Fatigue, maybe a concussion or something. Yeah, that's another good game for sure. Franklin, the defending Delta Valley Conference champion, young team this year, Lamar Jackson. Like him.
Good.
He's only a sophomore. He can run. He can throw. You've seen him. I've seen him. Very impressed with him. Davis with Coach Mark Hicks, most impressive coach that we've seen over the summer. He's an alumni. He's battling health issues. He sticks around because it's his alma mater, and he knows that football means a lot in Yolo County. So kudos to him. But that's a big game. The loser here is going to be out of the league championship race.
Yeah, that is a big one. Well, Joe, always remember, you got to watch the Sure West Sports Show every Tuesday on Comcast Sportsnet California, 4:30. You can watch re-airs on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and we do the radio show as well.
Every Saturday live from 9 to 10 a.m. on ESPN 1320. And then link later to ESPN1320.net. Perfect Faces for Radio as we big picture high school football, look back, look ahead.
And if you want to know where to catch this show, Preps Plus Insiders, every Monday a new show airs. You can watch it throughout the week. Well, Joe, another good one in the books. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.